Riots. The protesters were clearly there to agitate and disrupt, and I felt more so there to spar with police rather than be there for Jordan Neely. The shouting, the screaming, the just everything that they created, and then jumping on the rails created a very volatile and dangerous situation for police, for the few media that were there, including myself. That in that moment you don't know what's going to happen, and that's a very scary feeling that they created for everybody.
Now, it's a shock that people don't want to go into law enforcement today when you can walk down the street trying to protect people around you and you're being shouted at in the face, like a millimeter away from your face by, these individuals. And I want to play something that happened to another officer while you were there. Okay, Rebecca, so all these pacifists were saying, I hope you die, to an injured officer. This is where we've come to in the United States. This is where we've arrived. After the Summer of Love and George Floyd and Michael Brown and all the choreographed protests, this is where we are. I hope you die.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I really sense that this weekend was using Neely's death in the wrong way. It's a really bad situation. I get it, that it happened. He was homeless. He, I think, had some mental health issues. But they were focusing so much on the police and using his death as an excuse to again, spar with them and intimidate and almost egging them on, wanting to get arrested just to cause chaos and disruption. When they jumped on the rail, there was reports that several of them ran down the tunnels, and that meant that they had to keep the electricity off because they could have been electrocuted. It was very dangerous, and that disrupted rides for thousands of people for several hours. So this the chaos that they created. I didn't sense that it was for Neely, that they were using his death to reignite the race war and start Summer of Love 2020 Part 2. Yeah. And so this is just the beginning of what we're going to see, I think, in a very long summer and next summer in the election.
You bet. I think it's performative. If there were no cameras there, they wouldn't be doing most of this stuff. Really smart to protest by jumping on an electrified track. Brilliant. Rebecca, thank you.